Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jacob the Bear here, and I had the awesome opportunity of playing the For Honor Closed Alpha this past weekend, and let me tell you, it was awesome. The brutal combat that's featured in this game I haven't seen or played in a long time. The new combat system is fluent and responsive, difficult to get used to in the beginning, but once you do, it's amazing. The types of guards, parries, executions, it's very satisfying when you get everything down. In this video, I'm going to go over the 3 game modes that were featured in the alpha, being Dominion, Brawl, and Duel. I'm also going to show you some of the heroes, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the customization options that you have, which honestly surprised me with how much you could do. Now this here is the Brawl. So you and another member of your team are squaring off against 2 of the enemy team. And it's pretty much a double duel. So you'll see on the other side there, my teammate is facing their teammate. And we're just trying to take out the other team in a one-on-one. Or possibly 2-on-1, depending on who dies first and when they die. So you see, I just took theirs out, did an awesome execution. And then, just as I do that, my other teammate took out a member of the enemy team. And so, we're going to win round 1. And it's best of 5. So you get plenty of opportunities to kind of turn the motion of the game if you need to. Now, in this game, you'll have to be very aware of your environment, as you'll see there. The environment plays a very key factor. There are spikes on walls, there are pits that you could throw people into, so being aware of your surroundings is vitally important. And so this is a 2-on-1 situation, like I was saying earlier. So, very easily, this can become lopsided. But, as I said, it's best of 5, so there's plenty of opportunity to turn it around.
Round 3.
This is kind of one of my favorite situations. When you're doing a brawl, there's an opportunity for a member of each team to win, and then you'll have to go one-on-one again, only with like half health, which I think is really cool. And so if you're looking just to kind of play with a buddy and either get your butt kicked or kick some butt, this is a great mode to play. You're also going to see another amazing execution from the samurai. So brutal. So learning the parry, learning how to set up your combos as that was there is really important to the play style of each individual hero. Now this is Duel, so this is straight up just one-on-one combat. Again, it's best of 5, so there's plenty of time to turn the tide. But in this one, you're going to see the knights facing off. And another thing I love about this game with the customization is the option to make female heroes, which I think is really cool to add. I mean, come on. That's awesome, right? That's awesome. And again, we're going to see kind of the environment in play on this one. We're on a very thin bridge, so there's not much room to move, and there's a gap in it. So you're kind of going to see me take advantage of that and kind of back her into it. Alright, so we're going to get back to Dominion now. This was my favorite game mode just because of everything that happens during it. So in Dominion, you're trying to capture zones. You have A, B, and C. A and C are typically closer to one of the teams. Like ours is A, C is closer to theirs, and then B is in the middle. And that's kind of the battlefield of it all. That's where your minions are going to go kind of brawl it out. Now, knowing how to counter, again, is very vital in these situations, because this brawler guy, the Viking right there with the 2 axes, I could not get past in almost any of my games. He was my weakest hero to face, and I just could not come up with a counter. I'm pretty sure I could have figured it out if I had played the game longer, but I just wasn't out long enough. So as you capture a zone, you're gonna notice that we gain 100 and then they lose 100. And so no matter which way it's going, there's always a way for a team to come back. Because you're also taking points away from them when it happens. You're also going to see something cool in this fight. As you defend and guard and take damage, your revenge bar fills up. And he just activated his revenge. And so that gives them an edge on the fight. So he's able to take less damage and deal more damage, which is really, really useful when you start getting double teamed. But he just wasn't quite enough for me there. And as you come back into your zones, you can regain your health, which is very useful to always be aware of where your zones are and which ones you have captured, just in case you ever need to run back for health. Now, being this guy, I'm a huge tank, but I'm really slow, and so people are able to catch up on me really quick. And those quick attacks can do a whole lot of damage if I don't come up and block them. And so you see me retreat and try to get some help, but these guys are on my tail, and it was hard to ditch them. And you're going to see the Berserker again just kind of wail on me. And a good note to always have, especially in these large games, is also knowing where your teammates are. It's kind of hard to do because in the heat you don't really look down at the mini-map in the bottom right. And so just kind of giving a quick look around to see where your teammates are is always very handy, because you will get in situations really quickly that you're double teamed and you really need backup, and getting there is vital. Also, don't leave someone if they're in a fight. Like, don't just go. If you see someone's fighting, give them some backup, because someone can come back up the enemy and then your teammate's kind of screwed. That's one thing that I had happen to me multiple situations, and it drove me insane. One of my favorite battles because of how long I lasted, but as you can see, they had someone come up and just take me out with the last shot. So knowing where your teammates are, very important. Now there's one thing in the alpha that bothered me, and it was like literally just this one thing, and that was that you couldn't duel your friends in it. I don't know if they did that just for the alpha, just so you'd have to get out and like fight other people to see how the network would hold up or how those interactions would go, but I really hope they incorporate it into the full game. And so now I'm just going to kind of go over all the different characters that we were able to play during the alpha, and then I'm going to kind of show you some of the customization options that you'll be able to do with each individual hero. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a quick review on For Honor. I hope you guys check out more videos on it. I know people have been releasing videos everywhere because the alpha was so good. Alright, see you guys later. Peace.
Woo!